Most people go through their entire life never once questioning why they think the way they do. But you're here. And that already tells me something about you. You notice things. Not just details, the thing underneath the detail. The pause that lasted half a second too long. The words someone chose when they could have chosen a different one. The pattern hiding inside the coincidence. And instead of feeling special because of it, you mostly just feel alone. You replay conversations after they end, not from anxiety, but because something didn't add up. You hesitate before decisions, not because you're weak, but because your brain sees more variables than most people ever will. You go quiet in groups, not because you have nothing to say, but because you're already thinking 3 layers deeper than the conversation allows, and nobody around you seems to notice any of it. That's the loneliest part. Here's what's actually happening. Psychologists call it low latent inhibition. Your brain filters out less. Where most minds screen stimuli as irrelevant and move on, yours holds it open, examines it, connects it. More input, more pattern recognition, more insight, also more exhaustion. The metaphor? Most people see the surface of water. You see the currents underneath. That's not overthinking, that's deep processing. So how do you work with this mind, not against it? 3 principles grounded in how your brain actually works. 1. Name the pattern, not the feeling. When your mind spirals, don't ask, why am I anxious? Ask, what is my brain trying to solve? This small shift moves you from emotional flooding to analytical clarity. It activates your prefrontal cortex and quiets the alarm. Real life? Write 1 sentence before a hard conversation. My brain is noticing this. That's enough. 2. Protect your processing time. Your mind needs unstructured silence to integrate what it absorbs. Without it, the noise compounds. 10 minutes of walking with no input after overstimulation. Not laziness, neuroscience. 3. Use the pattern recognition deliberately. Ask yourself, where have I seen this structure before, in a completely different context? That's associative thinking, one of the highest cognitive functions. Your brain does it naturally. Start trusting it. Here's the model to remember. You are a deep water mind in a shallow water world. The world rewards fast, loud, and simple. Your value lives in slow, quiet, and precise. That gap creates friction, but friction isn't failure. It's proof something real is moving. You've spent years wondering if something was wrong with you, for noticing too much, for thinking too deeply, for feeling things others seem to walk past without blinking. Nothing was wrong. You were just running different software on a world that never read the manual. The question was never whether your mind was capable. It was whether you'd stop apologizing for how it works. You notice what most people miss. That's not a flaw. That's the whole point of you.